Alright, this is a dream that I want to share with you. And just so you're aware, it's like, when Christ show you something, you have to say it. What purpose does it have if you don't tell and share what he reveals to you? So, I'm gonna share with you what he revealed, my dream. And this is a end time dream, and just what is to come. I have it written down so I won't forget, so I won't add or take off to what he showed me, So I say exactly what he shows me. He has showed me. Alright, so in the beginning, all I did was I was walking down this path. I was walking down a city. And in the city, as I was walking, I felt darkness, evilness. As I'm going, there's this shadow that comes around, and that is around me as I'm walking. And I know that this shadow is just too powerful. It's all powerful. So as I'm walking, all of a sudden I get shot up in the air. And I can literally, this dream was so real that it was more real than how I feel right now. My hands and everything, it was more real. So I get shot up in the sky, and as I get shot up in the sky, I'm in the air right now, and in the middle of the air, right? And I see destruction everywhere. Destruction, houses on fire, cars blown up, people screaming, yelling to the top of their lungs. Just no hope whatsoever is in the air. Red light is in the air. Pretty much chaos to the uttermost soul. Everybody is crying out. And as I see the ground and everybody, right? I'm in the sky, and as I see everybody, just the destruction, I start to panic, and I start to tell everybody, I told you, yelling out, preaching to everybody. I told you, preaching, just yelling to the top of my soul, all my power that was in me, yelling to them, I told you, I told you, I told you, but yelling. And as I'm doing this, I look up, and there's planes just destroyed in half. Destroyed, like a lot of planes. destroyed, and all the planes were like blown up but moving at the same time. And as they were moving, it was just, as the time went by, it got more and more darker, more evil. Everything around me was chaos and evil, just everything. And you know, and the shadow, this force that was all powerful was around me, and as I knew that I wasn't going to stop screaming or stop, you know what I'm saying? I was not going to stop. It was all of me just I told you, this is coming, because all of my preaching that I have done, in whether it be in streets, whether it be through, there's many ways that I have preached. I'm gonna start saying that, but that's why I was doing that, because there's gonna be those that are still not going to get it, and my efforts, whatever, but not to glorify me. It's the love inside of my heart for people, so that is the works. It's not the works itself. It's not because I want to gain personally, because what do I gain personally from going out there every day? Personally, I mean, for those that don't understand, those that don't understand the virtues of personally, meaning, physically, I don't gain nothing, and that's what most people understand, physically. So it's like only a few % of brothers understand, as you help those, you feel a fruit from God, but it's not because we don't do it for that fruit. It's just for righteous reasons. It's that love, man. It's that love. So, Christ, this shadow, he knew that I wasn't going to stop. So he perceived it. Like, I knew that in my heart, I knew that I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop myself. And as I was running out of breath, but I was still like in panic, yelling, I was in chaos. You gotta understand, my heart was racing like it was gonna pop out of my chest. My senses were just going out of crazy, and I was just yelling like if I was throwing up, like that urgency, like just throwing up. I told you so's. Christ came, his spirit came, him, and he was around me like just like you can feel it. You can feel the shadow, the air, like you felt that, and it was just so powerful. It was beyond the panic, beyond the chaos that I felt. It was there. The chaos, you still felt the chaos, but you know that this force was above it all. And so this force kept coming around, and I was just, as I knew this, he wrapped himself around me, and instantly I felt some peace, and I knew that I was gonna be secure. I was secured. you know. So we went down. As he wrapped himself around me, we went down. As we go down, it was like, you know, you feel the air. You feel everything. The air was going miles and miles, you know. So it was like 25 seconds going down to the water from the sky. But we were going so fast, it was like a roller coaster ride, you know, where you have to just hold yourself hard. You know, it was one of those like that. So, you know, so we go down that fast. And as I hit the water, you know, everything around me was chaos, panic, no hope. I say like that so you can feel it. Like I felt this. Like let's say for some people they lose their jobs, you know. What do they feel? No, panic. It was worse than that. What if you got a losing child? Panic. You know, it was worse than all of these things that humans have ever gone through. You know, you see a shark coming at you at the ocean, panic. Worse than that. It was just deep. Like raw chaos. And it was raising up by every time I was there, every moment I was there, it was going deeper and deeper and deeper. Though as I was in the sky, the horizon was red. And everywhere was dark, like nighttime. Night. It was night. But the horizon was red. So but yeah, as we were about to hit the water, it was like I felt like we were about to make some impact, you know, because we were going fast. We were going faster than fast. Like I felt the air. Like it was like alright, a roller coaster. Like what's the biggest one? A Goliath. You know, when you go down that drop, you feel that pressure in your stomach and everything. It was beyond that, and it was like fast, and it was more air coming at you. So it was like like you felt everything. And as I hit the water, it was not even a single impact. It was just like a clean slice through butter, like, and we were underwater. And from as soon as we entered that water, me and Jesus, you know, it was peace, man. It was nothing but peace. And I say it like that so you feel it, man. You have to understand this. From chaos, you know, from you have to pay it. You have to understand it. I felt these things from deep chaos that I just explained to you, described to you, to complete peace. Me and, you know, as a couple seconds, you know, seconds went by, you know, I just, you know, with the most humble and just fire of love, I told him, you know, and I was kind of like crying, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like a, you know, like a baby when you were a baby, when you felt that in your mother's or father's arms or something like that. Yeah, that's how you felt. But then we understood each other. You know, it's like a relationship. You know, you understand each other. You know, and it just felt, I felt that safe and secure with all my power. He surpassed it. And I just told him, man, I told him, you know, out of love, you know, just love, you know, when I told him, you're amazing, you know, you're amazing. You know, I told him that, you know, and as soon as I said that, a couple more seconds later, we were just floating through the water, and I woke up. So, you know, so that's the dream I wanted to describe to and show you, take you through the dream, you know, and, you know, I just hope it helped you, man, and I hope, you know, the message also behind it is that, you know, even through the destruction and chaos and everything that's around there, if we're in Him, it's nothing but peace and love and security. That's the message. But it's also to show me what is to come. So, you know, sharing it with you, just, you know, His peace surpasses, really does surpass all understanding. All your power that you possess in you, you can know this and know that. You know, you can know it. You know, when you're by yourself and when you analyze things, you see that you might see more than a lot of individuals. Now, all of that put together, Christ will still overpower that, you. And, you know, where can we go from the love of God? Where can we go from His presence? This is the reason why, you know, even the sinners go to work, because God's presence is there. If God's presence wasn't there, they will rob to get what they need. So they won't feel guilty or unrighteous. You know, where can you go from the presence of God? And God, I say it like that because people are so hard-headed. They don't understand a soft-spoken God. You know, you have to utter it correctly. So, you know, that's just, you know, taking you through it, you know. And I hope, man, that, you know, this helped you, you know, reassure you, you know, that He's with us, you know, and it's a relationship, you know, it's the exact same way you have a relationship with your significant other, man, with female, male, you know, whoever. You build it, you know what I'm saying? You, even though, you know, you're together, you know you're together, right? There's certain moments of good and maybe just a little bit of coming to an understanding, you know, of whatever. So, you know, but when Christ, through all these things that we have with Him in relationship, when we start a relationship with Him, in Him we will always, in His knowledge, in His wise prayers, pray to strengthen His word on you. Now, there's two parts of the word of history to show you proof and what is to come, and how to apply His armor on you to protect yourself from deceit, of the truth. of the God of gods, of the God who controls whether you like it or not, who is in the whirlwinds, who is in the tornadoes, who sent Hurricane Katrina, who sent all these hurricanes, all of these earthquakes. Mother Nature, that's the God. He does this. So, you know, I say that so you understand that there is no which God I am talking about specifically. So whether I like it or not, He is there, and He stands for righteousness, you know. And it's a beautiful thing to stand for righteousness. You don't have to, you know, and it doesn't mean to be soft. That's not what that means. He said, he also said, you know, he didn't, the verse about when he said he didn't come to bring peace but a sword, is because people were playing games, you know, and because he was teaching goodness, people thought that he was all about peace, you know. But if you're all about peace, the enemy wouldn't take him as seriously, and the people in him would think they're weak, you know. And that's the truth. So that's why he said that, because we need to be bold for righteousness and stand up, you know. And that's what he did, and he stood and he stand on righteousness. That's what that verse means. It means we're serious. This is not a game. So all you that play games, go ahead and keep playing your games. Go ahead, keep going. You'll see. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing left for you, dog. Or I don't got nothing for you, you know. But the moment you want to come, the moment you're tired of the bullshit, you come and tell me. You come to me and I'll gladly tell you exactly what you need to know, what you want to know. And it's not, oh, I know everything type way of telling you, you know, Christ is the Spirit. The Spirit creates things. So we got to stop worshiping the things instead of Christ. Instead of the one that created the things. Created you. You're the greatest thing. You're the greatest object. So let's get back to the one who created the things, man. You know, Christ loves like no other. No human being put together. All the human being loves put together. There's a drink for you. Alright, so I love you, man, and Christ loves you. And I hope, you know, hope this uplifted you. You know, hope this uplifted you, man. There it is. You know.